my business face to face in Colombia, and another portion, which is the bigger one, is run online. And today I would like to share with you my journey, my testimonial of how it was to work with Fabiola Giordani. I found her and benefited from everything that she was teaching through her Facebook page for about a year. During that year, I was using everything that she was teaching, and it was absolutely incredible to see how the things that she was teaching for free, you didn't even have to sign up. The things that she was teaching were so spot on, and they just gave me results straight away. It was an amazing thing. And when I wanted to stop using all the free content that all different coaches and people who do online programs and everything, because I'm sure that if you're watching this, you probably have been there. And you have about 20 different people landing in your email inbox, giving you tips, giving you advice, telling you how to do things, telling you how to do the whole thing to get new clients and everything. And it's just insane because you feel like you're being pulled in 20 different directions, and you wish there was someone that could actually tell it to you clearly. Well, after that time and doing the testing that I just described, I realized that I really resonated with Fabiola's message because of a few things. I prioritize having freedom of time, and I prioritize running a business in a way that is as far as it can get from stressful. And I prioritize being a businesswoman who also has a marriage and is a mom. And somehow a lot of people have a lot of positive things to teach, to tell you, but they didn't quite put together the things that I just described in the way that Fabiola does. I think as a woman and as a business owner, as a mom, as a wife, you want someone who's going to talk to you in a way that is actually going to help you, in a way that's actually going to serve you, in a way that doesn't mean like, yeah, it sounds great, but what am I going to do with my kid while you're telling me to do this? Or, things like that. And when you work with Fabiola, she does run her business like she shows you on the Facebook Lives and everything. For me, the results were so powerful because I wasn't just starting from scratch. I had been building my business for a while. I knew exactly what I wanted, what my vision was. And she was like a bridge from where I was to where I wanted to be in my business and in my life, because I would be lying if I said that this only benefited my business. This has benefited my marriage, benefited my role as a mom, my life in general, me being happy. So it's really good. I definitely recommend Fabiola, and this is why I'm showing my face, putting my name to recommend her. And the reason why I recommend her to you is because you're gonna have answers just clear and straight. You're not going to have to watch a million videos. You're not going to have to wait a long time or any of those silly things. You're just going to get answers. Answers to those questions that if you have been running a business, you're really eager to have answers to those questions. So she's great. Also, if you have a service giving based business, I'm sure that you've had challenges on the aspect of pricing and profiting. Maybe there's like a temptation of just giving things away and doing a lot and then struggling to get people through the checkout so they can actually create an income for you. That was an absolutely beautiful transformation for me as well. I was able to change my mindset, like genuinely change my mindset, genuinely change in my heart how I felt about charging people. I went from feeling like I was ruining the beauty of my business, ruining the power of my message by charging. And I went from that to start feeling like if I am going to make a difference, I need to make a difference in my own life as well. I need to make a difference for my family. That is not possible for me to show up if my family is going hungry, if my bills are not paid. And that by looking after myself financially through my business, I am allowing myself to help a lot of people, hundreds of women. And this understanding has been so powerful for me, because I literally hated the moment when people had to pay. I hated when I had to talk about prices. I hated when I had to talk about anything in the realm of money in regards to my business. I was happy spending money. I was happy spending money on great websites and great material for videos and hours of my time. But I went from only giving to also receiving. So if this is you in any way, work with her. Your perception about it is going to be completely different, and you're going to take this with you. No matter how long the program that you choose to have with her is, those changes are just going to stay with you forever, and your business is going to thank you, and everyone in your life is going to thank you, and you specifically, your future you is going to be saying, oh, thank you for doing that, because that was great. So do work with her. If you also are ready to be able to go on holiday without having to stress about how you're going to make up for all this time that you were not physically working, choose her. Listen, I love what I do. I'm sure that you also love what you do. It just sort of takes away when you can't take a break, because your finances depend on you being there, on you physically being there. So there is this whole world that can be much simpler than you could imagine. And there is a way to keep your gifts and your message and your desire to serve people working while you're not there. This has also been a beautiful thing. I've gotten so many more sales for my book. I have a wait list for my online program that I'm going to do. I went from really struggling to have clients for coaching to having group coaching coming soon with a group of women who are super excited to work with me. So, change is possible. Change is possible. And in the beauty of everything that you want to serve and everything that you want to give to the world, there is also a profit. There is a reward for you on top of the reward that your heart gets every time you get to touch a life. So I 100% recommend Fabiola. Plus, you're going to get to just meet a beautiful woman, an absolutely beautiful woman, a beautiful soul, so much fun. What you see is what you get. There's no posing, there's none of that. But she seems so perfect, and she'll tell you things how they are. She'll show you what really is going on. And that will motivate you so much to also realize that it is possible to have a successful business. A business that allows you freedom and a business that allows you loads of profit. So it's amazing. It does give you results. And if you're a really committed coachee and a really committed student, the results will just keep coming as time goes by. You can keep going back to the trainings and watching the videos. You can keep going back to the coaching notes, and you're going to find so much power that stays with you forever. And I think that's another amazing thing. So do it. Do it. This is all I have to say, and I hope this was useful. I hope that this maybe allows you to connect with my story, and to maybe see that a lot of the struggles and the challenges that you're having now, they're here to pass if you actually make the decision to invest in yourself, to make yourself competent, and give yourself the tools that you need to be as amazing as you're actually meant to be. Goodbye.